Hi, this is Peter again from Zzipp Media here in Weymouth. Today I'm talking to Alan Farrell from the dry dock in Weymouth. Okay, over to you now, Alan.
Thank you, Peter. So just here to tell you a little bit about what dry dock is and some of the things we have going on to support the local community. So nearly a year now we've been opened. The dry dock is a community interest company, so it's a non-profit organisation that Sam Watson, myself and a few others decided to set up to support the local community. We're quite a unique venture in that we are an alcohol-free pub. And what we believe is that you can socialize and have a nice pub type environment without the need to alcohol to enjoy yourself. And it also supports other people in the community who maybe are in recovery, can't take alcohol because of medication or religious beliefs or anything else like that. And we just wanted to offer a safe space for the community. Since we've opened, we've evolved. We work with a lot of local groups, charities, and so on, offering a free space for events, workshops, information days. And we have a lot going on currently. So we do a lot of well-being. So we have Andy's Man Club, which takes place on a Monday night, which is a men's mental health group, getting men and encouraging them to talk. And again, it's not people come in, free cup of tea, free cup of coffee, biscuits, and so on. We're actually closed on a Monday night to host Andy's Man Club. On Tuesdays, we have some free music on in the afternoons. We have a community choir that practices there. We have a women's circle that also meet during the week. We've got a crochet group that meets on a Wednesday, a knitting group on a Saturday. Once a week, we do a housing support where people are referred in, and we have meetings there, utility bills, workshops, and so on, so people can get aid and support with the utility bills. We also have a host of entertainment events. So every Friday night we do an open mic night. We do live music every Saturday night, and again, that's free to access for the public. Yeah. Everything that's within the dry dock is free to the public at the point of entry. So we have plenty of board games, we have retro arcades, we've got a free pool table, free jukebox, and basically we're there to support the local community. We even have a policy whereby people can come in and they can use bring their own food with them and so on. If they need a takeaway, they need a safe space. And one of the things that we wanted to promote in today's interview was our Pay It Forward scheme. Sure. So we get a lot of people who use our services as well, who obviously don't necessarily have a lot of money or don't have money available to them. We get a variety of people from the bus stop and Lantern Trust and so on who are going through experiencing homelessness and so on, and they would benefit from a nice social space where they can benefit from a free drink. So the Pay It Forward, for those who can afford it, would be great if people could support. They buy drinks in advance, cards are put up on board, and when members of the public come in, it's all advertised, and if they don't have money and they wish to have a drink, they can just indicate to the bar staff that they'd like a free coffee if there's boards up on the board. At the moment, we're probably issuing about 50 to 60 free drinks a week at the moment, and we've had great community support. We are beginning to run short of people and becoming more aware of what we're providing. But unfortunately, we need those numbers to increase to support all the people who would benefit from those free drinks. And again, there's no criteria to ask for your free drink. Even if you forgot your wallet, that can be enough of a reason. But we like to support the people who are coming in, who obviously need that helping hand from the community. And we're hoping to be a warm space in the future, in the winter months, when people are looking to stay warm, have a hot cup of tea, coffee, have some social interaction. And like I said, we're running various groups. So we have a lot of support groups with additional needs, disability groups, mental health groups. We offer board game nights, quiz nights, and various other bits and pieces. And we volunteer to host events for any charity free of charge in our venue. So we do, for example, next week, we have a series of music workshops, songwriting workshops, art displays, and so on, that are open to the refugees that are currently based on the barge or up in Chickerell and so on. And we're working quite closely now with the Employment Centre, Job Centre, and various other local groups that would benefit from people getting either work experience or coming in, just having a meeting space that isn't in a very formal building. And so on. So yeah, if people are interested in volunteering with us, please just let us know, pop in. One of the staff will be able to give you my number or Sam's number, and we can organise a meeting if people would like to help out. As a CIC, we can also accept donations from anyone who thinks it's a worthy cause and so on, so they can be accepted on the till if people are interested in supporting us. And we do a variety of fundraising events. And as we said, none of us that volunteer or the directors get paid or anything else like that. It's something that we've come together through some of the groups I've previously mentioned, such as Andy's Man Club, just to create a safe space for the entire community. And again, everyone's welcome when they come in. We do some other events. We do spiritual events. We do housing drop-ins. We've got guitar courses. We do an art workshop at least once a month on a Sunday morning. And we've got more and more groups coming in and trying to use the space. It's also worth mentioning that the Weymouth Information Shop that had to close down, which was on St. Mary Street, is going to be relocated into our venue. And they're going to be merging with the dry dock, so we can provide that service for the community as well, and for tourists coming in to the area. That should be set up in the next 2 to 3 weeks with volunteers coming in there. So yeah, we do an awful lot at the moment. Some of our new things, we do a boards game night now on a Thursday night, and we have a group doing Dungeons and Dragons in the back room. And we have some very interesting groups if people are interested in checking out the Facebook page. We have a maths group that come in and solve complex mathematical equations and bits and pieces like that. We have a knots group that come in and they just practicing tying knots and stuff like that, practicing from sailing and everything else. We have a Scrabble group that comes in once a month. We have an open jam session on a Tuesday, first Tuesday of every month as well. And that also includes songwriting and so on, which is gaining in popularity. So yeah, we do have 2, 3, 4 things on every day of the week that people can try to get involved in, either directly with us at Dry Dock or through the various groups or charities that are running those events. But you can be signposted to all those things at the Dry Dock if you come in and express an interest.
So the voucher system you've got going,
Yep.
I believe you've got kind of 2 levels.
So there's two levels of vouchers there. You're absolutely right. So you can buy a £3 voucher. A £3 voucher is enough to either cover a cake, a coffee, or any of the soft drinks, if you like. So J2Os, apple ties, anything else like that. And that can be used with one of the brown vouchers, which is the £3 voucher. The next voucher is the £4.90 voucher. And that can be utilized for any of the non-alcoholic drinks that we serve. So you might want a pint of Freedom, Lucky Saint, Bud Bar, or a bottle of alcohol-free cider, a glass of wine, anything like that. And again, people can put forward whatever they want in regard to the vouchers and so on. We have a few of our organizations, such as the Lantern Trust and so on, that come in and buy vouchers in advance that they can take away and give to some of their people. So if people want to do it that way, rather than just putting it generically up on the board for anyone to use, they're also welcome to do that as well. And again, there's no pressure on anyone to buy it, the vouchers and so on. It would be great if you are in a financial position to be able to support other people who are less able to afford drinks and so on, and want the location just to socialize as well. It's a great place, and we've really gained quite a big following from the local community and so on. And we're opening up into bigger groups from the LGBT plus community, from refugee groups, from different arts groups. And also it's a great opportunity if people are into local artists and trying to support local artists. We also have an art gallery there. The art changes over once a month, and we have about 40 to 50 artists from the local community that alternate in their displays and so on. So there's always something new up there.
Right. So you do you have a website, and have you got a Facebook presence?
So the Facebook presence is where we advertise things more religiously and so on. So that can be just, if you just type in Dry Dock Weymouth, you will be able to find us there on Facebook. It's an open page. We do have a website. It's under construction, so we have a landing page at the moment. We did have an active one up to about a month ago, but we're just changing that over. But that should be up and running in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But as I said, the Facebook page is the page that you'll see all the up and coming events, all the musicians that will be playing on a Saturday night, the hosting of the Dried, the open mic nights, and any sort of one-off events that we host throughout the year.
Okay, so if it's all right with you, when this video is published, I'll put the link beneath the video in the descriptions box.
Absolutely, that would be fantastic. Yeah.
So, any final thoughts?
I think the community sort of is beginning to realise we had a lot of publicity when it was first opened, and Sam was doing us a lot of interviews saying that it's not going to work. The community weren't very much behind it, or at least there was some negative reviews and so on. But actually, it's just gone from strength to strength, to be honest with you. And the community are really embracing it. Yes, we do have a few people who don't understand the concept of an alcohol-free pub and so on, but actually, they don't need to view it that way. You know, people said we call ourselves an alcohol-free pub, but if you want to call us a coffee shop, that's absolutely fine. Come in and have a coffee. There's no pressure. We don't go with descriptions and so on. We're a community space that has an alcohol-free bar in it, basically. And what we want to do is encourage the community to feel safe, comfortable, and so on, to come in and enjoy the venue, however they wish to enjoy it, whether it's coming enjoying an event or just coming in for a coffee or so on in the morning.
Well, I know whenever I've been in the Dry Dock, it's always been that way.
Yeah, no, it's a lovely venue. Sam was the brainchild behind this, Sam Watson, and he's had a lot of media coverage in the past when he was opening it up, and had a lot of interviews. We were on This Morning and various other shows talking about the venture, and it gained a lot of some very, very positive feedback. We've had lots of requests from other people in different areas of the country looking to look at franchises or coming to get ideas about how they might be able to set up something. And, it's really being embraced by a lot of the charities and other community groups that are taking place, because it's a free venue. They don't have anything to pay in advance. We offer a space that's free for them, and they can come in and enjoy it. And the bar benefits just simply from them having a cup of coffee or a drink while they're in with us. So yeah, any support that the community can give, local businesses or anything else like that they can support this sort of community project that we're doing, it would be welcomed. So whether it's pay it forward, donations, or otherwise, we'd really appreciate it.
All right. Well, it's been a great interview. Thanks for talking to me today.
No, thank you very much, Peter.
All right. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.